Ladies and gentlemen, let's get psycho.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making his way to the ring from the Psycho Circus, weighing in at 107 kilos, Psycho Clown.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some lucha extrema. Psycho Clown is one of the toughest dudes to ever come out of Mexico, carrying many top titles south of the border. Now he's ready to get even crazier in WWE, and I, for one, cannot wait to see it.
People like this, you kidding me? What's wrong with folks nowadays? Look at that time. What is that? Come on, man. This is not what I signed up for. This is going to be good. Strange, but good.
And his opponent from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, weighing in at 80 kilos, Mr. Iguana.
And even in the strange world of AAA, Mr. Iguana is a little different, Buck. This man's entrance, his style, his stuffed lizard, it's unlike anything we've ever seen anywhere, quite frankly.
And that's why people love him, man. There ain't nothing fake about Senor Iguana. The dude really does think he's a lizard. And he really believes that thing on his arm is alive.
And of all the possible matchups in this tournament, I'd say we've got one of the best in front of us right now.
Look, I'll admit, I've had my fingers crossed it would work out this way. This one has real show-stealing potential. Hard landing.
Precision elbow strike. Putting him in the corner for something here. Reducing an opponent of such distinction to being completely wiped the floor with, and from the top buckle here,
A Spanish fly!
A long way down. Chopping down the tree right at the trunk.
Pain must be shooting through that leg now. Mr. Iguana reverses.
trying for that scoop slam, but dropped behind, and now reversed into an inverted DDT.
Ouch. And it's going to be hard for Mr. Iguana to send a message if he gets a match like that.
Oh, yeah. Psycho Clown delivering the pain.
That holds back Clown attack. Mr. Iguana finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
He's just running on pure instinct right now. And it's... This is dangerous territory for both athletes. The ring apron, the hardest part of the ring, and a DDT.
Psycho Clown is really taking control here.
And Mr. Iguana need to find that spark.
Double mishandled.
Corey, there are a lot of possibilities that can decide your fate in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Which do you think is your best option?
Yeah.
And now here's the cover. Psycho Clown almost negating the pin attempt here.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Indy counters.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
And this is the exact moment in a Falls Count Anywhere match when you need to start fighting harder. You cannot let this stipulation get to your head now.
Immense pressure being kept on Mr. Iguana.
Psycho Clown cashing in on his opportunities.
Poison Rana.
Raw drop kick.
Uh-oh. Cross the shoulders. Driven down, air raid crash. That could ground Mr. Iguana for good.
And got the win. That is a huge win here tonight. Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
Here is your winner, Psycho Clown.
No chance that Mr. Iguana takes this loss well.
Leaving no room for doubt. If you thought this superstar might be an easy target in the future, think again.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vikingo has arrived.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making his way to the ring from Puebla, Mexico, weighing in at 73 kilos, El Hijo del Vikingo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. El Hijo del Vikingo, one of the top stars in AAA history, is ready to fly here in WWE as well.
In the high-flying world of Lucha Libre, we've seen Vikingo fly even higher, soar even longer than the top luchadors around. It's made him one of the most dominant competitors to come out of Mexico in quite some time.
And I have all the confidence in the world that this man will continue the rich history of Lucha Libre in WWE.
The aerial artist of LWO.
You better keep your eyes on Cruz del Toro.
And his opponent, representing the LWO, from Cordoba, Veracruz, Mexico, weighing in at 190 pounds, Cruz del Toro.
Has really scratched and clawed throughout his career, from his Lucha Libre days in Mexico to his breakout performance in the Cruiserweight Classic to his time in NXT.
And Cruz has finally found a true place and a sense of belonging in LWO. And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament. Stop for good measure.
All the way around. Slam down with a backstabber.
Get right on the corner. Something's coming.
Put on the top rope. Something big's coming. Uh-oh, going up top. This isn't going to be good.
And a big punch to the face. Cruz just mocking his opponent now.
Returning to the ring now.
Crisp snap suplex.
Adding insult to injury there.
And El Toro didn't like that one showing up in the spotlight.
Destructive offense.
Measuring his opponent.
Getting the knees up. Chested down.
Hits the drop kick. Explosive assault.
Vikingo loves to have this kind of control.
What's Vikingo doing under the ring here?
Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Jeez, that's going to leave a mark.
He just saved himself there. Set up for a power canvas, drives out the back.
And snapped down with an inverted DDT.
Oh, man.
No way of being disqualified tonight. So who knows what we'll end up seeing?
If we're lucky, we are going to see some truly innovative violence. I just hope the damage isn't too long-lasting for these competitors.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
But Cruz cannot let this flourish derail him.
Pick your jaw up off the floor.
The 630 splash.
Is there any life left in Cruz?
Cover. An exhausting victory, but a win nonetheless. Well, Falls Count Anywhere matches never disappoint, and this one was no exception.
Here is your winner, El Hijo del Vikingo.
Cruz del Toro leaving this match in defeat.
Truly, this was about as one-sided a match as it gets. Wow!
Lucha Libre legend in the flesh.
Has an undeniable legacy in sports entertainment.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making his way to the ring, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Every match, Rey Mysterio puts on a highlight reel performance. Rey absolutely gives it his all whenever he steps into the ring.
Rey Fenix has arrived. Fenix is such an impressive athlete and competitor, an aerial artist who lives up to his namesake and soars through the sky.
And his opponent from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Rey Fenix!
More than once we've claimed a man as the heir apparent to Rey Mysterio, the next big thing in Lucha Libre. But Rey Fenix, he checks more boxes than any other luchador we've seen before.
On top of getting Mysterio's seal of approval, Rey Fenix has proven himself to be ready for big matches, big moments. This is a man who made his debut 2 weeks before WrestleMania and was then asked by Mysterio to compete in his place at the Showcase of Immortals. And just 4 months after that, he was competing in a title match at SummerSlam.
Fenix has the moves, he has the heart, he has the experience. Let's see if he can put it all together and become the world's next top luchador. One of these contestants hoping to advance here in this tournament face-off.
Oh, yeah, and that's that added pressure of this being a tournament match. Making it to the next round is the goal, man. And beating your opponent now has to be the focus.
Oh, what a crummy blow. Fenix comes right back at him. Beautiful drop kick.
Could displace an entire arm.
Satellite DDT!
Whoa.
On a leg drop bulldog! These attacks are chipping away at him.
Yeah, but this tournament is far from over for him. A little damage isn't going to change that.
Such heart being shown by Mysterio.
Fenix needs to be more resourceful in this situation.
Oh, perfect kick.
As easy as it may seem to come into a no DQ match with no plan other than to get violent, strategy can play a role in this. Now's the time for a superstar to get inventive, to get creative when it comes to inflicting damage on their opponents.
And Rey from up high.
Got those ready.
From the sky.
Diving seated senton.
Impressive awareness from him.
Counters. Ah, caught on the chin.
Looping into the wheelbarrow, up and out. Boom, DDT.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
He quickly slides into the ring. Trying to impale them with that chair.
Devastating hit from the chair.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Big drop kick connects.
Neckbreaker. Ray falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
Yeah, Mysterio just can't be...
Sky high. Diving seated senton.
He's struggling to stay in this thing.
I really don't see any way he can turn this thing around at this point.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Getting him into the corner.
Oh, that gets reversed on Ray.
Wow, look at that agility.
And nobody could have predicted the lengths these superstars would go in order to steal the show tonight.
Rey Mysterio bringing that trademark energy.
Phoenix's strategy is not working from the top.
Knees up, knees work, all the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
And look at from a back suplex. Oh, he flips that around.
Crucial turnaround there because Ray was falling behind.
Now's a chance for Phoenix to get back into this match.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? And Ray's resolve might be wavering here.
And Mysterio is on a roll. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
And listen to this place. Uh-oh. Flapjack! Way up there.
If he does not start protecting his head better, it may become the main focus in this match.
Into a powerbomb. And here we go. A running Dragon Rana.
Spectacular.
That could ground Ray for
Here's
good.
the pin. It's over and Rey Mysterio is your winner. Well, Falls Count Anywhere matches never disappoint, and this one was no exception.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
And we'll have to mark this down in the L column for Rey Fenix.
There was nothing underdog about that performance from Mysterio.
The next big superstar to come out of Mexico, it's Hector Flores.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making his way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores.
I don't like to admit it, but Flores really made some strides under the Archetype's wing.
What would surprise you about that, Corey? The Archetype runs the wrestling school. Besides, Hector had a really solid foundation. Now we're seeing the finishing touches.
Can Hector Flores continue his climb up the ranks of WWE? We're about to find out. It's Eddie!
And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Eddie Guerrero, always ready to lie, cheat, and steal.
These guys stolen the heart of the WWE Universe so many times, you cannot sleep on this guy.
Booker, you have had quite the rivalry with this man over the years. You battled the WCW, even battled for the WWE Championship here in WWE. What made Eddie Guerrero so difficult to defend?
They call this guy the precision tactician because inside the squared circle, he was truly one of the best. That's Eddie Guerrero.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
Thumped with a big blow.
Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. Power slam. He's headed to the top now. From the top. He fails to connect. Stiff kick.
Guerrero timed that one well. Going for that power slam, denied. Inverted DDT. Wow.
Nice drop kick, so precise.
Basement drop kick. And he gets countered.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Breathtaking head scissor takedown.
And now that's some nasty offense imposed on Flores.
Hopefully he is prepared to withstand more of this punishment because this tournament is only going to get more and more grueling. Ferocious power slam.
And now Flores is getting beaten down.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like Eddie. That's Guerrero showing that just when you expect him to cheat,
On the top. Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero. Drop kick.
what are they going to do here? Oh, cleverly! Check out the torque on the back.
This is a back.
There's nowhere to go, and he's giving up.
We always expect the unexpected in Falls Count Anywhere matches, and that's what we got here, guys.
Hector Flores must be disappointed in himself, losing like that.
He battled back to WWE just to drop the ball. He has some hard thinking to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get psycho.
The following contest will be a championship tournament semifinals match. Making his way to the ring from the Psycho Circus, weighing in at 107 kilos, Psycho Clown.
This ain't your granddaddy's wrestling clown. Psycho Clown is frightening, and his in-ring style only makes the man even scarier.
Okay, Wade, wrestling clowns don't go that far back, but I will agree that Psycho Clown fully backs up on his persona, and it has made him one of the most decorated champions in AAA history.
And now the entire WWE Universe is going to go psycho after seeing this clown put on a show.
One of the best lucha stars around, finally stepping foot in the WWE.
And his opponent from Puebla, Mexico, weighing in at 73 kilos, El Hijo del Vikingo.
This man's history in Mexico has truly put the king in Vikingo. A multiple-time AAA Mega Champion, his first run with the title was the longest in that championship's history at an astounding 833 days.
His dominance has been the stuff of legend in Mexico, mixing brute power with some of the most astounding high-flying moves we've ever seen. And now he's bringing that dominance to WWE. And the bell rings for semifinals action.
It's crunch time now, gentlemen. The end is in sight.
Thunderous power slam.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
Oh, stomping down hard.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Clown carrying the momentum in this match.
Tough spot for Vikingo.
And a direct attack brought to Vikingo.
Clown doing what he can to protect his territory and gets sent right into the corner.
Propping them up top.
Stops that offense from connecting. Opportunity now for Vikingo to capture some momentum.
Could be what El Hijo needed to ignite a rally.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
That's the WWE equivalent of a helmet-to-helmet hit right there.
Psycho Clown on the receiving end.
Clown with some agility.
To the arm.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Taking head over heels.
He saw that one coming.
And Zagiri finds the mark.
With the lariat. Snapmare.
Saw what was coming, got out of harm's way. Psycho Clown. Here we go, baby. Pop-up KO. Clown has him measured up.
Hoisted up and air raid crash.
Vikingo wasn't ready. It could be over.
Guys, he put him away. That's a pretty big win. Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Here is your winner, Psycho
Vikingo just falling short tonight, suffering quite the loss.
And we know Vikingo has that spirit, but it just couldn't help him get the job done tonight.
No doubt about it. This man is an all-time great. The iconic 619. The ambassador of Lucha Libre. None other than Rey Mysterio.
Talking about one of the best in this business. Rey Mysterio, truly one of Mexico's finest.
The following contest will be a championship tournament semifinals match. Making his way to the ring, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
The biggest little man in WWE history, Rey Mysterio, has an incredible legacy all around the world.
Latino Heat!
And his opponent from El Paso, Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Eddie Guerrero just operates on a higher level. But not only in terms of physicality, Eddie outsmarts his opponents at every turn.
One of my all-time favorites. Eddie Guerrero is second to none.
Eddie tries harder than anyone I've ever seen in the ring. And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern. Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry. Punishing power slam.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
a series of vicious stomps.
you have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
Oh!
Ray just can't stop this attack.
Yeah, Mysterio's in bad shape. It's hard to stop Eddie when he gets going.
From above!
Here we go. Ray had that well scouted, and he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
Yeah, showing he's got some fight left in him.
Big Bird DDT.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Got him on that turnbuckle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boom. Good shot right there. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Superplex! Eddie Guerrero firing up on the assault.
Ray's got to find his spot and take advantage.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Falls count anywhere match, Corey. What's the strategy here?
Expect the unexpected and roll with the punches. Odds are this match won't end in the ring, so you should already be prepared for that. But as this match goes on and these competitors beat each other up and down the venue, there's going to be some surprises. A smart competitor just needs to be ready for it.
Oh, what a club. Saw it coming. It counters it. Just disheartening to see Mysterio struggle here.
Guerrero with a systematic attack.
And that threw a wrench in Mysterio's plan.
Oh, yeah, man. You know what you're signing up for when you enter a tournament? You know you got to go through a lot to go the distance.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Three amigos coming from Eddie Guerrero. Vintage Guerrero.
Three amigos.
That's Guerrero.
On the top.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
That just looked awful. That's why I never took those kind of...
From the top. Spectacular diving Hurricane Rana.
And Latino Heat is really dialed in right now.
Mysterio is
Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, does it better. Frog splash connects.
Makes the cover. And now about do it, folks. And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero!
Eddie Guerrero survives the always game Rey Mysterio.
You can say Eddie lies, cheats, and steals, but most importantly, Eddie wins.
What the hell? No! No! I don't like this!
The following contest will determine the championship tournament winner and is for the AAA Mega Championship. Making his way to the ring from the Psycho Circus, weighing in at 107 kilos, Psycho Clown.
This ain't your granddaddy's wrestling clown. Psycho Clown is frightening, and his in-ring style only makes the man even scarier.
Okay, Wade, wrestling clowns don't go that far back, but I will agree that Psycho Clown fully backs up on his persona, and it has made him one of the most decorated champions in AAA history.
And now the entire WWE Universe is going to go psycho after seeing this clown put on a show.
Latino Heat!
And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Lie, cheat, and steal. Eddie has made it clear he'll do whatever it takes to get the win.
Love him or hate him, you have to respect Eddie Guerrero's mantra.
One of my all-time favorites. Eddie Guerrero is second to none.
Eddie tries harder than anyone I've ever seen in the ring.
The past doesn't matter. Here's where it counts. Here is where it's settled. The prize is on the line.
These superstars have battled through and finally made their way to the final round.
It all comes down to this. All the work, all the effort, all for this moment. Double stomp to the legs.
What a power slam.
Lands the elbow.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
Eddie got out of the way and responds with a counter of their own.
Flexing their technical acumen.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Now Latino Heat has got to invent a new bag of tricks here.
Headed to the top rope.
This could do it.
Blast off!
The hit's starting to take their toll on him a little.
He knew he'd get hurt. In a match like this, you can't avoid it.
How does one prepare for the unpredictability of a Falls Count Anywhere match?
You need to get into a no-limits mindset. Forget the rules, forget the ring. Be ready to go wherever the action takes you.
And what a maneuver we just saw there. Bang! He finds a counter. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
But Eddie has to push now while the window's open.
Psycho Clown is really taking control here.
Psycho Clown has everything going how he wants it.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here.
Oh, but wait a minute. We're going to fight out of this with some big punches.
Pop-up KO.
Clown has him measured up.
Psycho Clown on the receiving end. Caught the leg. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it.
And he chooses to leave the ring. He grabbed the kendo stick, and now business is really picking up. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Calculating the next move here. Down on the shoulder.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Being carried around now.
I'm getting dizzy just watching.
Clown taking him by surprise. Running Hurricane Rana.
With that kendo stick. Oh.
These men have given everything they have and more at this point.
This is a critical moment now to see who can find a way to keep going. Pop-up KO.
Guerrero is in a compromised position.
Oh, and he stops that offense. quick shoulder up.
He was prepared for this. He knew this match would go the distance.
No surprise that what we're witnessing is trendy.
This is going to get ugly. Driven down, air raid crash.
Psycho Clown turned his lights
Cover. New champ. A new era begins. You're not going to see a tournament match that good in a long while, trust me.
Here is your winner, and the new AAA Mega Champion, Psycho Clown.
The championship dreams have become a reality.